Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys. Okay. All right. So the facial peels in the starter kit this month. Yay! That's really exciting, guys. It's an extra 65. It's an extra $65 in the starter kit. Sorry guys, if there's a lot of background noise, it really messes it up here. So 65 extra dollars in the starter kit. Huge, huge, huge deal. I'm going to offer a little special just for the people that are listening. The sound of my voice. Anyone that signs up by the 5th, so that's by, wait, when did I say? Is the 5th Thursday? Let's say by Friday. Whatever Friday is. Whatever Friday is. I think it's the 5th or 6th. I'm going to give them an extra, the foundation primer and the 7th? Okay, then 7th. I'll give them until the 7th. Anyone who signs up by the 7th, I'll give them foundation, primer, and satin lips too. So if you think about it, that's like, what is that? That's like $115 almost for free extra in addition to what comes in the starter kit if they sign up by Friday. So that gives you a deadline to contact people and be like, OMG, you're getting an extra $115 of product if you sign up by the 7th. You've been talking about this, now's the time to do it. Got it? So that gives you a sense of urgency because here's what I know. If you say, oh, starter kits all month long, free facial peel, guess what? They wait till the last week of the month, okay? No, we don't want none of that. Our goal this month is to have 50 new consultants this month. Do you think we can do that? With this starter kit promo, there is no reason why we can't. We can do, like Marie, who got 4 team members in a week. I know Kanisha, she weren't here for recognition, but how many team members did you get last week? I don't even know. 4 team members last week as well. Woo woo.
She got medal, right?
And she got medal for the month. She got what? 6, 7? I don't even know. Lots for the month. I don't know. She's killing it. So you guys, with this promo, any of you guys can do that if you get excited about it. And okay, so I want to make sure you know about that. You guys know about, did you see the key jewelry? They're cute earrings this month. I forgot what the memo is, or the little thing is. They're key jewelry earrings because everything's key. Yeah, it's the key to success.
Yeah.
You're the key to success. Anyway, our goal is to have 30 who earned their key step last month. Woo! So you guys earned Inner Circle. You should be getting a text tomorrow at 2 o'clock next Sunday. I'll send you all the details. It's going to be super fun. We have a really fun activity planned.
The next month.
So,
People get to go to. Right?
the last 2. Yeah, the last 2 months. Yes.
Am
yes.
I involved in that one or the next one?
No, this one. Yes, you get to come. You get to come. Yeah, you'll get a text tomorrow with all the details. Check your phone. You guys know that we have the special all-in leadership group. Who's part of it in the room? Woo! Wednesday nights. This Wednesday. Laura's like, what's happening Wednesday? I was asking her about something, and I'm like, it's all right. It's the first one. No, it's cool. It's all right. You must be cool. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. There's so many exciting promotions that we're going to talk about in a minute, but I want to go through some of the other one. I want to make sure we just go through everything. First of all, so I'm bringing back the Faces promo again this month. Anyone who does 15 Faces earns coffee with me. Woo-hoo! Yeah. I know that Sam and Marie earned coffee last month, and Christina. All 3 of them earned coffee, but they did through the 15 Faces last month. So when you do 30 Faces, you go to lunch with me. I want to take somebody to lunch. Who wants to earn lunch?
I want lunch.
Yeah. Well, then let's do 30 Faces. I want lunch too with y'all. If every one of you did it, then I get lunch. It's a write-off every day next month. Let's do that. Like that challenge every day next month. I want to take them to lunch because I did 30 Faces. How about that? Okay, I think there's about 30 people here between listening online and there we go. All right, you're officially all challenged. So now you can, when you book people, say, I am running lunch with my director. I need your face. I need your face. And we're not talking a lot about Christmas and holiday stuff, but we have, or tonight, but we have a Cash for Christmas thing coming up. And your faces that you do this month, in the month of September, is literally going to set you up for a really strong holiday season. So in all seriousness, you want to be in front of as many faces as you possibly can this month because, we'll teach you how to do all this. But actually, I should probably tell you this right now. People that you are doing faces with, this month, you're going to want to be sure to get wish lists for them. Because anything that they don't buy, you can contact their men for Christmas and say, hey, Bobby, I know exactly what your wife Susie wants for Christmas. What man would not love to hear those words, right? What man would not love to hear those words? But the faces that you see right now in September and October are going to set you up for a killer holiday season, okay? So in all seriousness, faces is going to set you up, of course, for a killer September, but also for a great holiday season, okay? So we're going to do 30 faces, right? You're officially challenged. Ready? Okay. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, so a couple things starting as well in September. There's the Pace Setter thing with Diane Mentally that's totally free from a national sales director. I would just take as much information as you can from these people that are willing to adopt us in. And then also Cash for Christmas. It starts, oh shoot, I should have
How much is that?
When was that tea thing? What did Diane?
That is, well, I need to mute everybody. The tea is, hold on one second. I'll explain the tea in a second. So the holiday workshop, I'm doing a holiday workshop with me and several of my top director friends. We're really passionate about you guys having a really, really solid holiday season. And so I know I posted on Facebook, and they did actually start the Facebook group. I will add you all. And so if you have not already commented on that post, be sure to comment that you want to be added to the group because I'll add you all in the next couple of days. So that's going to start Wednesday the 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern time, so 7 p.m. our time. And it's Wednesday the 12th. So not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, we're going to kick off the Cash for Christmas. And we're also calling it Cash and a Car for Christmas. Amen. Who would love to earn a car and cash and pay totally cash for Christmas? Right? Yes, same thing. Yes. Cash for Christmas, holiday. Yeah, and it'll be a Facebook group, and then basically each Wednesday night we're just gonna go live. It'll be live videos. So when you're added to the group, so each of us, there's 5 of us, and we're each gonna train on our strengths. Last week I was joking about I'm not good at the foo-foo frilly stuff, but some of my friends are, and they're gonna teach you how to make foo-foo frilly stuff that you can wrap up real pretty for gifts, and I'm good at other things. But yeah, Stacy's really good at that too, and I'm sure as it gets closer, we'll talk about having we can have gift wrapping parties and fun things to help each other. But we're going to launch it because in September is critical to having an awesome holiday season. Let's see. Oh, this is really, really, really important. I don't know if you guys saw this on the calendar, but starting in the month of September, we're not doing Friday nights anymore in the springs. So those of you that book them in the springs, we're not doing Friday nights anymore in the springs. Our guest count was super low. But we did add a Saturday morning at 10 a.m. So we're going to do Saturday morning here at 10 a.m. However, we're going to rotate through the directors. So I won't be doing it each time. We'll be rotating through the other directors. So you must RSVP. Critical to RSVP by Friday night. We have to know. So it's going to be Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. here. Okay? It is critical that you RSVP. It's always critical you RSVP. But definitely for that, since I'm not going to be there, I can't guarantee I'll be there. I have to tell the other directors how many of our people are coming. Okay? So you have to RSVP by Friday night. Well, we're doing it in September, and if we pack it out and it's a good thing, then we'll keep it going.
So when does it start?
This weekend. It started actually last Saturday.
Okay.
So yeah, it starts this weekend. I actually will be doing this Saturday, but we'll be rotating through. We're taking a week at each of us. So
just like this. No.
it's just facials. It's just literally facials. So in the spring, so Pueblo hasn't changed. They're doing Thursday and Sunday nights. And then the springs, there's Monday nights and then Saturday mornings. You guys, those of you that want to be directors and really want to rock this 30 faces out, I would make sure that you are booking 3 to 5 people at each event. That is such a smart use of your time. You're already going to be here. You might as well book parties into the events. You're already here. Most of you in the room, you work full time. You're busy. Utilize the events. I know Marie and Kanisha got a ton of people signed up. A lot of them came to events. That they're busy, they work, but they got a bunch of people to events. So double, triple, quadruple book the events, okay? Use those. So Saturday mornings at 10 a.m., that's a change I want to make sure you know about. Yes.
Chelsea and I were talking. Tell your people that you want to book that you have $1 million director doing the facials. That doesn't happen very, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's a big
so
deal.
give your people. You have $1 million director doing the facials. You want to meet her. We need to pack the house. So that's just another little booking.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would love to be used a lot more.
I'm getting there.
Yes, yeah, seriously. Well, thank you for, I never thought about using that as a booking technique, but yeah, no, tell them that you have, $1 million director. That's a good idea.
I'm sorry,
Good idea.
can you say that with a little more?
You have $1 million director
Yes,
booking
you.
your facials. I'm a big deal. Yeah, it's cool. I'm just me. You guys know I'm just me. Okay, so to answer your question, Marie, thank you. I don't take compliments very well because you can't tell I'm getting off.
Well,
Comfortable. Okay, so this is very important though. There is we have our fall retreat with the national sales director, Monique Taubelber. She's the only one in Colorado Springs. I don't think most of you even know who she is, but she's the only national in Colorado Springs, and she invited us to her for now. Amen. She invited us to her fall retreat. It's in October, and really what I want you guys to see the bigger picture of what it looks like to have a national area. Because right now, those of you that want to become directors, and you heard me talk about national, you don't know what you're missing if you don't know what you're missing. If you haven't seen it, that I want you to see what it's like to be a part of an area and see a family and see a community and she's only letting there be like 100, 125 people be at this, be at the retreat. And so you're going to want to get in as quickly as possible. She's capping it out. It's here in Colorado Springs. It's a Garden of the Gods, 4-star spa and resort. This place is gorgeous. I don't know if you all have Googled it or ever been there. It's absolutely gorgeous. So it's October 25th to the 28th. So it's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it is, here we go. It is $300, but that includes 2 nights and 5 meals. It's totally worth it. You guys, we're going to talk a lot about tonight about ways to make quick sales. You can easily make that in a facial. Like just the other day, I sold $250 to one person. You guys, when you're getting this product on people's faces, you can sell it and then use your business to be able to pay for this, right? And so, so sign up as quickly as possible. And then Marie had asked about the high tea. And so the high tea with my $1 million director girlfriend, she's awesome, Stacy Kraft. You can earn high tea with her and Monique when you personally recruit 2 qualified team members between August 1st and August 10th. That's it. No, October 1st. Sorry, October 1st. That's really quickly. Between August 1st and October 10th, 2 qualified team members, or you complete your power start. Y'all gonna do that this month, right? And then you earn it as well.
And you get 6 meals if you're in DIQ. So get the DIQ October 1st, and then you get an extra meal.
Oh, good. Okay.
And then you, I don't know if you guys know this. If you're in DIQ by January 1st, which you might as well be a director, you get to go to San Diego for leadership, which they don't. Yeah. They don't do that normally. So who's going to San Diego with me?
San Diego! Who knows what?
Burger.
Who knows what's in San Diego?
In-N-Out Burger? No.
Well, besides that, why should they want to go to San Diego?
Yes.
Leadership. Yes. Did she? I don't even know. It's with directors. It's just for directors. It's my favorite event of the year. Okay.
The power side, that means just that they
30 faces. 30 faces over 21. Mm-hmm. Okay, one thing that I did not post on Facebook, so you ready for this?
Yeah.
Nobody has earned my purses. So guess what? This month again. Nobody has yet to earn them. The month is not over. There are 2 of you in here that I know are still gunning for it. So it's not over yet, absolutely. But so Maria, I know, is claiming it but I still have all the other ones. So those purses that I was offering last month, I'm gonna offer them this month. Yeah. So I'm offering them again for this month. And so we're just gonna get them. Look who's going on Target for their card this month. Oh my gosh. Me with the starter kit promo. There's no way. Well, I go on Target every month, but I didn't like my team does that. Anyways, so Okay, I think that's it, but I do want to talk about the announcements this month. Okay. The big announcement is those of you that have a desire to be in DIQ, I'm going to explain it more on
Sorry.
what?
The paper that you're passing
Oh.
around.
Okay, so I posted online that there's this new DIQ program, and this only really applies to some of you. This only really applies to some of you who have team members, but I just want to explain it really quickly.
Laura needs.
Yeah, where'd Laura go run off to? Okay, well, she'll hear it on Wednesday night. She's gonna be on. It's very simple though. Those of you that I posted it, it's a new change to the DIQ program. Anyone that wants to get in DIQ, anybody that your people recruited previously before you got into DIQ, now you get to add them back in.
Yes.
That counts for you.
Say that again.
So
Before
anybody
you went into DIQ?
before you went into, for like you have Shelly, and Shelly recruited Amy. So now Amy counts for yours.
What?
Even though it was before DIQ. So those of you, Jen, yeah. So anybody, so you get into DIQ, all your people that recruited before DIQ, as long as you get in before her, then they count for your 24. They don't count for your 8, they count for your 24. So some of you that applies, you're all like, what? That's awesome. Some of you are like, huh, what? If you don't have any team members who recruit anybody, then it doesn't matter. But if you have anybody, those people, then it's a good thing. Okay, so for a lot of you in the room, that doesn't matter. For a couple of you, what? Yeah. So, okay, but here is the other exciting thing that applies to everybody in the room, except for you two. You get bigger deals. Okay, did you see the thing about the red jacket? Yes. Okay, this is a big old deal. Oh my gosh, Mary Kay is like throwing money at you. Throwing money. Are you ready? Your ears better perk up. I saw some of you falling asleep on me. Wake up. This is very important. This is a big deal. So anybody that gets into their red jacket, what is a red jacket? 3 active team members. Okay, y'all know that. Y'all could do that tomorrow. You could be like a Maria and Agnisha and go get 4 people this week, okay? So you get into your red jacket, which means 3 active team members, you get a $100 bonus. $100 just because they have never done this. Okay, y'all don't look that excited. They're giving you $100 for getting into your red jacket. Okay. No, like you get into your red jacket. You have 3 active team members. You get a $100 bonus. And here's the big thing too. We need to have more people wearing red jackets, by the way. And everybody that earns their red jacket, everyone that earns their red jacket is going to get 50% off their red jacket. And I would love those of us that are in red to actually be in their red jacket because it's a big deal when you go to Mary Kay events. But now you earn 50% off your red jacket, which is a huge deal.
You get $100 and 50%?
Yes. Okay, but wait, there's more. I just saw this right before, and I will post it on Facebook, but I think it's such a cool deal. Okay, so if you signed up around June, May or June, anyone sign up by June? Anyone sign up June? Okay, just applies to maybe a couple of you. And this is for you to talk about with your team members moving forward, so be sure to pay attention, is if you have 3 qualified people, let's say that red jacket is 3 qualified people, you're gonna get $50 cash for each of them.
Woo! That's
And
great.
you're gonna get the $100.
Wow.
And you're gonna get $220 of free product for each of them.
That's a big deal.
So you are gonna get literally, if you're brand new, if you signed up in June and beyond, and those of you that have new people coming in, this is the reason to move them into red quickly. You sign up in June. You have 3 qualified team members. That's $50 bonus each, and $220 each. So that could be $660 in your pocket, plus the $100 from you're getting in your red jacket. The math on that is you would have, that is $660 plus $150 plus $100 is $200, $900. It's like $920. Plus, if just the strict commission, if all they did was that 600 times 3, so 1,800, you make 4%. That's $72 in commission. You're making $982 commission for getting
Wow.
three qualified team members.
Holy crap.
Are y'all listening? Like they're giving you almost $1,000 for getting into your red jacket as a new consultant. So those of you that signed up in June, let's get you some qualified team members. That's $982 in your pocket. What? But those of you that signed up before June, you get all of that except for the free product. Yes. So you could have. So those of you that want to get your red jacket, go get some qualified people. And you get the $250 cash. $250 cash. $250. They come in with 600 or more, and you come in, and that's $250 for getting your red jacket. And is anyone excited?
Yeah. They have that word. Don't you?
You missed the dog.
When they cumulative do the 600.
Yes. Now.
Yes. So
Yes.
There you go.
The first 4 months.
600 puts them at quality.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. And if you just do a couple more and you got to 5, you make 13% commission and you ordered 600, your commission on that would be $1,200. So I'll post this, but y'all, I'm telling you, this is a huge deal if you get excited about this. I really hope y'all are excited about this free money Mary Kay's giving you. Mary Kay don't give us free, well, they give us money for other stuff, but not for red jackets. So in all seriousness, you guys, if you're excited about this, then you will work with passion and excitement and go recruit like a maniac. Because there's no reason why without the free facial peel and the Satin Lips and Foundation Primer that I'm offering by Friday, why not go get 5 by Friday? Yo, challenge, 5 by Friday. 5 by Friday. 5 by Friday. What if we all got 5 by Friday? That'd be awesome. That came out of nowhere. That came out of my belly. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so, I have one more thing for you special people that came tonight to remind you to get into red. I want you to wear this till you get to your 5, okay? Or get into your red, all right? And you know what this says on the inside? It says on the inside, I believe in you. Hey! Dude, you just missed the most exciting part. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You can, who wants to update Sarah, what we just talked about? Get into your red jacket.
5 by 5 down, 5 by 5. Yeah, 5 by Friday. 5 Friday. One more.
Got it. Oh! And one more. Never get one?
Okay, she needs one. I'll take a black one.
Okay, I got black ones.
Hey, I'll take a black one. Here you go.
That gets
I need perfect.
black.
The tomorrow rainbow bright.
Okay. So now you've all been officially challenged to get 5 by Friday. And so basically get your red jacket and you're going to get $900 cash in your pocket. This month. Red jacket. Red jacket and you get red jacket, you get $900. Basically $900 when you get three qualified team members. 3 qualified team members and you'll get $900 to talk about. Did you get excited? Yeah. Okay. All right. Any questions about all that? That was a lot of information and a lot of energy really quickly. Okay, let me make sure I covered everything. I think we're good. And all the announcements. Now we're going to talk about some training and what we're actually going to talk about tonight. You guys ready about that? Ready for that? Yeah! Okay, so we're all going to be red jackets. Yes. By Friday. Let's all be red jackets by Friday. You're all going to get 5 new team members. 5 new team members, 5 by Friday. Yeah. I love it. So there's nothing wrong. 5 by Friday. Okay. I love it. And then what we're going to talk about tonight is we're going to talk about being a star. Being a star consultant, because there are 2 weeks left in the quarter to be a star. And I know there's a couple of you in the room that are already stars. And if you're already a star, then I challenge you to move up a level in your star. I challenge you. We're going to talk about tonight about ways to finish your star. Now, first of all, why should you be a star? First of all, why should you be a star? Prizes! Yes! Yes, you get entered into the search engine. Stars drive cars. Absolutely. Anybody who is consistently Anybody who is consistently a star tends to go on and earn their card. You get to order products early. You get to order products early whenever they come out. You get to order products early. What else? What else? It's a big deal. Yeah. It's a big deal, and there's lots of recognition, the consistency. I am trying to pull up. There is a Kate Spade consistency program that Mary Kay is offering this year. And this is why I don't want you to miss it. And this is why I really wanted to talk about it tonight. Did you guys see the Kate Spade stuff that Mary Kay is offering for anyone who, and they are going to be collector's items, I think. Yeah, because, yes, I'm like, where is that? Or maybe, I know last year was Kate Spade. Maybe it's the Cadillac
No,
stuff
it's
this
Kate
year.
Spade this year.
I thought it was Kate Spade. I was like, I could have sworn it was Kate Spade. I just need to pull it
It
up.
has a Cadillac on it?
Yes. And you guys, I can guarantee, I am not encouraging you to sell them online, but I know that they will be But I am telling you that, did that come out loud? I did not want to say that. No, don't do that. But they are probably going to be collector's items. And basically anybody that, wow, that shouldn't have said that. Oh, we're recording, dang it. Why did I start recording? Dang it, I can't read it. They're on In Touch, but basically, I know that they're offering it's a consistency that anybody that is a star all year long, oh, here they are. Consistency, yeah, they have Cadillacs on them. I'll post them. But basically, yeah, they're Kate Spade. When you are in the Kate Spade, let's see, at the 9,600 level, and that means that you are a Ruby Star all quarter or all year long. So you average that, okay? You average the Ruby level, so 2,400. You're gonna get this really cute wristlet, and then when you average at the Sapphire level, you get the makeup bag. When you average at the Diamond level, the 3,000, you get a wallet. So I'll post all this, but basically you don't want to miss this quarter. Because if you miss this quarter, then you miss all of it, right? And so to be on target for the consistency year-long challenges. And then at seminar, those of you that were at seminar, I don't know if you remember, they had that little thing where like you could go, and anybody who was a star all quarter number all year long, they got luncheon, and then they got an extra prize. They got to go to this little spinny thing, and they put their name in, and bing, you win this prize. And that was not a good example. It's like a random search thing, and then it says, you win this prize. Anyway. Fancy talking here, it goes on. So you don't want to miss the extra prizes, but just the consistency. And here's, I think, the biggest thing that happens is you build your confidence by stretching towards the goal of selling the product. So the first thing I want you to, your homework is to figure out how far away are you from your star? Do you know how far away you are from your star? Because some of you may know, some of you don't. If you're in my unit, I have the tracking sheet. You can come up here and look and see where your name is. Right out my unit, go look on your reports. But first of all, you gotta have a number. And we're gonna break it down that even if you have $0 in, literally if you've ordered $0 for the quarter, you guys, with the ideas we're gonna give you tonight, you could sell it. But first of all, you gotta make up your mind and make a decision that you can sell it and that you will sell it, and then get into action and follow the plans that we're gonna tell you. Okay, the best plan I'm gonna give you is to do 30 faces, okay? So I already gave you that plan. Why not shoot to have it done by the 15th? Why not tell people my goal is to do 30 faces by the 15th? Because the faces is the best way you can sell products. Because average, straight across the board is $50 a face. You do 30 faces, that's $1,500 right there. Minimally. And as your sales get better and your skills get better, you're gonna sell more. So that is probably the first and foremost is faces. But first of all, you gotta have a number, okay? If you already are a star, I challenge you to set a goal to sell 600 or 1,200 by the 15th and move up a level. And I don't know if you guys know this, we talked about recruiting first, 5 by Friday. Remember we just talked about that? Remember that? Okay. Just forget that. I'll give you a lot of info tonight. I don't see forget that. Very important. Because I made that up. Like, that was just like that. Okay. Seriously, you can move up. For every team member, every qualified team member you have, you move up a level on the star points. Did you know that? You have to be a star.
What do you mean?
So you have to be at a star. So you have to be at 1,800 with your sales. So your orders have to accumulate to 1,800. And then every qualified team member you have above that bumps you up a star level.
So like if you're at a ruby, it bumps you up for one qualified goes to a diamond?
Yeah. So you have several qualified, they're gonna bump you up in the prizes. Yeah. 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 Yeah, you get really cool prizes. Like I have done 9,600 when I was in DIQ, and it was because I had like all these like qualified people. So qualified people is where it's at. Anyways, they go together, what we're talking about. Okay.
Oh, that
So-
makes sense, because they ordered
What'd you-
600 people.
Yeah, they go together. Exactly. No matter what. Free money and free prizes. Like, hello, why would you not want to share? Okay. Okay. So, all seriousness, pick your number. Okay, pick your number. I would say if you have $0 in, and so we're going to map out a plan for even if you have $0. If you have $0 in right now, first of all, you got to make a decision. Yeah, there you go. And you guys, first of all, it starts with a decision, just like everything else. If you're like, yeah, I can never do that, well, then you're going to tune me out all night. And I know this, but literally, if you make a decision, why not you? Why not you? Why not you? Just like Lisa Ann said when she was out there, if it's happening in Mary Kay, why not you? It's for you. Yeah, I messed up the thing. Whatever. New 5 new.
I'm new.
5 new.
Okay.
5 new. Yeah, you weren't here for it. Sorry. 5 new. 5 new. 5 new. Yeah, because they're doing a new facial peel. So they're doing a facial peel. $65 in the starter kit. And what I'm offering that you did not see, so this is just for y'all, is by Friday, anyone that signs up, this is where it's all came from. Anyone that signs up by Friday, I'm giving them also the foundation primer and the satin lips because they don't come in the starter kit. So that's like $150 a product for free, in addition to what they're already getting in the starter kit. Yeah. People are crazy not to sign up, okay? But your passion and your excitement about that determines everything. Okay, back to selling. Okay, so pick a number. Okay.
And then pick a number and then go pick a prize on the board and use that. Send it to people.
Yeah, and put on your screensaver, whatever. Go pick a prize. Could y'all see these prizes? I don't know. I need to go find the board. I think that's in the other room. There's some awesome prizes. Pick a prize and keep it in front of you and break it down what you need. Okay, so if you have $0 in right now, then we're going to break it down and give you lots of good ideas. Here's the thing is we're going to give you lots of several ideas. I would pick a few of them. You can't do all of them, but pick a few of them and really run with them. And get people involved and say, hey, I have a huge goal to sell 1,800 by the 15th. And rally people around it. Let people know how close you are to your goal. What I was going to say, and I got distracted in whatever we were talking about. Now there's something else to distract you, so we'll finish this first. This is prices. You pass it around. Let's pass it around. You guys pass it around. Take a picture of the one that you want. Put it on your phone. Okay? Say thank you, Marie. That was a great idea. Okay, so what I was going to say, though.
Great idea.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought you said her thing.
Oh! Nope, I didn't. But that was nice of you. Chelsea, that was nice of you. Oh,
My bad.
poor Gabby. We're going to stare poor Gabby. But here's the biggest thing that will happen in this, in all seriousness. This is why I want you to set a goal and stretch, is because it will build your confidence. It will build your confidence to know that you can stretch for something. And every time you stretch for something, it builds your confidence. And then you believe that you can stretch for something bigger. Okay? So that's the best thing that's going to come from this is the confidence that you're going to build. Okay? So it's worth it to go for. So figure out where you're at. Figure out your number. How far do you have to finish your star? And then break it down with some of these ideas. Okay? So, which, by the way, okay, this is a side note, but really important, goes along with selling, because as you are, and then this is something, total side note that I wanted to give you guys that I'm going to be starting to give to all new consultants. So, but this goes along with ordering, before we go through all these ideas, is Pamela Shaw talked about, she talks with this, she gives this to all new consultants, that your success in this business has everything to do with your personal use. And if you are, and I would challenge you to go home and check off how many of these products you're actually using. How many of these products you're actually using? Because if your sales are low, you're probably not using many of these products. And one of the things going along with STAR, one of the first things to consider is investing in you and in using these products. And if you don't have inventory, if you do have inventory, pull it off your shelf. If you don't have inventory, I would suggest it as you're considering, figuring out this goal is order this stuff for you. That's one of the smartest things you can do. It's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. And I can guarantee the more, when you use like all this stuff on here, you are going to sell all this stuff. If you are using a fraction of these things, the things that you're not using, you probably haven't sold because you're not talking about them. So I would challenge you to, in this process of talking about finishing up your STAR, to also maybe challenge you to increase your personal use that you're using for yourself, to pull off your shelf or to order it in your next order because you will sell so many more of them when you're excited about it. Promise. Okay, so side note, but I printed all this off and didn't want to forget to give it to you. Okay, now we're going to get into the ideas of selling. Okay, so do you want to start with some of these? Well, I'll start on them and then you can take over. Does that sound good? So we're going to give you several ideas. I will post some of these online too. But basically what I want us to do is for the next 15 days to be in a selling frenzy. That we're in a selling frenzy. I would challenge you to maybe pick one of these each day. Maybe pick one of these each day that you challenge yourself to do to create some sales, okay? So first of all, you figure out where you're at, right? And then you break it down. Here's a really cool idea. Contact 6 customers who work outside the home to do a 100-bag challenge. Offer each person who completes the challenge this week a set of designer brushes or the large travel organizer. You don't have to, you can offer whatever you want for that, but here's the concept. Anybody who works outside the home, offer them a challenge to sell $100. And when they do, they get a gift from you. You can give them, it says on here, the designer brushes, but I think you give them an item at half off or you can give them something else that you don't have to give away that much. But imagine if you had 6 people who work outside the home, so they're just in their office saying, hey guys, I've been challenged to sell $100. Here's some catalogs. You walk them through writing up a sales ticket. They go sell $100 for you. Cost you nothing. Cost you nothing.
And then you get customers off of it.
Yes, it's a great way to get leads too. It's a great way to get leads. So those of you that know people that work in offices, challenge them. Say, hey, I have a huge goal. My goal is to sell $1,800 by the 15th. Is there any way you could help me out and do this 100-bag challenge for me, Amy? It's super simple. I give you this little bag of catalogs and sales tickets, and all you got to do is tell everybody, hey, my goal is to sell $100. I give them like a few days. Don't give them a ton of time. I give them a week at the most because guess what? They're going to procrastinate and wait till the end anyways, right? Mm-hmm. But have her find out when their payday is at her job and do it around payday. Does that make sense? So let's say payday is this Friday, do it this Friday. If it's not this Friday, do it next Friday, and challenge her and then you give her the words to say to get her people on board to help her, and what's in it for you, Amy? You're going to get any item you want at half off.
And then recruit her.
And you better recruit her because she just sold a bunch of product for you. But you sell product first. Got it? Simple idea, right? Be thinking of women you can ask. Here's another thing you can do is call monthly anniversaries and offer husbands gift buying services. So anybody that it's their birthday or their anniversary this month, and you guys have friends, Facebook is a wonderful thing for that. It tells us when their birthdays are. I don't remember anybody's birthday, but it's on Facebook can remind you. Y'all remember my birthday, I know. But you can tell on Facebook when it is.
When I go to the people whose birthday it is, it'll show you birthdays coming up in that same little area.
Yeah. And literally I would do birthdays this whole month or even into next month and contact guys who are that like their significant others and ask them if they have thought about a gift for their significant other and tell them you offer gift giving services, you'd love to help them. What man does not love to hear those words, right? And if she's, yes, easy money. And you tell him that you're going to wrap it and then it's 100% satisfaction guarantee, like he's going to be all about it. You don't have to go to the mall. He's going to be all about it. And you make it look pretty. And so if she's a customer of yours, you can go back and look at her wish list like I talked about earlier. If she's not, then she's a chick, I think. And so usually, yeah, she comes out, and so she usually likes girly stuff, you know. No. She usually likes girly stuff, you know. So maybe set hands, set lips, like body care stuff. Sorry. I'm sorry, Chelsea. I make you laugh. I know. But like a charcoal mask, that's a great gift. Everybody loves a charcoal mask. Like, you know, think of ideas that are really generic that any chick loves, right? And then wrap it up and make it look all cute and pretty. But here's what you also offer in there is you put in a gift certificate for Mary Kay that includes a facial and a makeover with you. So you say, let's say I'm talking to Bobby, and I'm like, Bobby, I got a great gift for your wife, Susie. And guess what? I'm going to custom wrap it. I'm going to do this. Here's all you do with the guy is you say, okay, Bobby, I got $25, $50, or $100 price points. Which would you like? And you shut your mouth. Remember, just like anything in sales. And men are they just want to know, they want options. I got 25, 50, or 100. You don't got to tell them what it is because they don't care. They just want to know if it's something a chick is going to like, and you're going to make it look pretty, and she's going to like it, right? And if she doesn't like it, she's got a 100% satisfaction guarantee, and we'll make sure she likes it. You say, Bobby, I'll make sure she likes it. Okay, $50, awesome. Guess what I'm going to do in there too, Bobby, is I'm going to put in a $20 gift certificate for a facial and a makeover with me, so she's going to get pampered as well. So this $50 is really $70 a product for you. What a deal, Bobby. How would you like to pay, Bobby? Card, cash, or check? You know, like men are like bottom line, man. Like they're easy. You guys got talking about. What? Yeah, that sounds to a blind man. I have not tried. Hey, Bobby, is what I said. I'm just kidding. A gift certificate. You're going to put a gift certificate in the gift, and so you just basically you can make well, it said like you can just print off a gift certificate that says, hey, $20 for free Mary Kay that includes a facial and a makeover with me. Contact me. Okay. Yeah, but at the facial. So you're going to want to book her. So that is you only give it to her at the facial. So yes, so once she books the facial with you, then she's going to get the gift certificate there.
But she'll get the other stuff as well.
Okay. Contact your customers about reorders. Maybe offer a percentage off, like that. Run a sale. You know, 2 for $1, buy one get one free. 20% off, or whatever. Maybe spend $100, you get this gift for free. You can do stuff like that. Just run some sale. This is a super simple one. Go demo set hands on 10 people. Go demo set hands on 10 people. You're going to usually have a couple people that want to buy it, right? The other thing that I've done several times when I've wanted like some quick sales, and I've posted, I think I posted it over the last couple of weeks, 24, 24, 24. Has anyone ever run a 24, 24, 24 challenge? Yeah, so they work. And so basically the goal is to sell $24 to 24 people in 24 hours. Anybody can do that. $24 is like a mascara and a liner. And eye makeup remover and a lip gloss. I mean, everybody, they're just basic things. A charcoal mask, you know? It's something that anybody can do. Anybody can buy $24 from you. And you give them a deadline of 24 hours. So you can run the sale and say, hey, my goal is to sell $24 to 24 people in 24 hours. If you actually reach that, which very few people, okay, I'm not going to burst your bubble, but because I want you to think positive and go for it, but very few people actually hit the 24, 24, 24. But guess what? Even if you don't hit the 24, 24 and you have 10 people buy $24, that's $240. You know? Forward. Exactly. Failing forward. You got it. And that's $240 that you didn't have before, right?
Yeah, when I ran my 24, I actually got 4 people to do it, but I sold over $200.
Yeah. What's up, people?
That was a win.
Yeah, because they bought way more than $24.
Yeah.
They did. And that's the thing, is that people want to help you guys. And when you go for a goal like this, you let people help you. You guys, I know all in the room, you love helping other women, right? If somebody says, Chelsea, I need something, I know you would bend over backwards for them. And I know any of you in the room would as well. But guess what? We also have a hard time letting other people help us and asking for other people's help. But women want to help you. You want to give them that opportunity to be able to help you. And granted, like Nisha said, even if they all, like you don't have 24 people buy from you, 4 people buy from you and make $200. Seriously? That is awesome. That you did nothing but probably post some stuff on Facebook, right? And made some follow-up texts and calls with people, okay? So 24, 24, 24. I have JPEGs I can post about it. So $24 to 24 people in 24 hours. So you're going to pick that as one of your things you could do. Hold a phone lottery. Call as many customers as you can in an hour and tell your customers one of them will receive their order at 50% off if they order within the hour. That's kind of a fun thing. You give them a deadline and say, hey, anybody that orders today, when I reach my goal, based off whoever orders that month or this today, or this just said an hour, is going to get their order at 50% off. Like little fun things like that to give them a sense of urgency to do it now. Does that make sense? So that really only works, I think, with your current customers. Contact customers for seasonal reprogramming, spring color, sun care, and skin supplemental needs. What I would say is you can contact customers along with your 30 faces that you're going to do. Contact them if they're previous people that you've maybe have facialed a few months ago or even a year ago, and say, hey, winter's coming up. Let's get your skin ready for winter. Because winter's going to be coming up, and they usually need to make some changes in their skincare regime that you could offer them to try some different things if they're people that you've already facialed. Hand out 10 product samples each day and call prospects for feedback and orders. So imagine if you handed out 10 samples each day and followed up with people on what they thought about the product. I know Laura's had a bunch of great success of just mailing things to people and selling a bunch of stuff online by selling samples and stuff to people, but then you follow up with them, right? Yeah.
Follow up.
Any advice you give on that?
Usually, if I can't get somebody to like video chat with me, which is the best, you know, so that I can be there one-on-one, well, I'll send them their little sample strip first, and then I'll say, when's a good time for you to video chat? You know, just like Candace says, anytime, like when you're booking with the evenings or weekends or weekends. And then after that, we pick a time, and then I'll make sure that I'm there so that I can video chat with them. And we do it just like a normal facial. They're just on the phone. And so then I give them a couple days, and then I'll follow back up with them. You know, like, and I'll tell them, you know, don't use all of what's in there. You've got at least a couple washes in there. I don't know. Any of you guys have seen our sample strips? There's a lot in there.
Yeah.
And y'all know with our 3D set, you don't need that much. A little goes a long way, and that's something I try to stress with all of my customers too. And so then I give them a couple days, like 3 days, and I'll get back with them. How's it going? How's your skin feeling? All of that stuff. And then usually I'm so it's been nice. And then I'll throw in not just like the skin strip. Obviously, we have foundation samples. That's really hard. Can't really match somebody, but I'll send like a lipstick or a lip gloss or a couple of eyeshadows or cheek colors. Those are super inexpensive. I think they're what? $1
or 18 for like 18.
For like 18 little things. Yeah. So really inexpensive, and there's a lot of color on there.
Yeah.
Tons of color. So like when I want to try new color, let's take a strip and use it for a couple of days.
Yeah.
But it's nice to just send a little something extra in there. It's not really costing me much. And because they're flat, you can stick them in an envelope. It's not gonna hurt it. They get it really quickly. And then it's just, you know, it's the same as doing a facial.
So
And they get a lot of orders.
something similar to that, the girl Kat, she actually took, like, made a custom beauty bag in a roll-up bag and gave it to a couple neighbors for 3 days while she was at seminar, and she sold to every one of them. And so she would put in like their own 3D set, a charcoal mask, maybe some foundation primer, and just let them use all the product for 3 days, and then she goes and picks it up. Now you have to know the people so that they don't steal it, but she sold to all those people that she did the 3 days. So.
Another thing, I don't know.
Because then they use it, and there's that ownership, and they get in the
And they don't
habit
want to give it back.
of using it. It's not just once. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what Debbie told me about. She does the 21-day challenge with some people, and I have like 4 of them out right now with people that I know that they were like, hey, get a facial. So I gave them the product, and they're using it for 21 days, and I'm checking in with them every couple of days, and they're explaining to me, you know, what they're liking, and I'm explaining the products as I go along in my messages to them. And then at the end, then they can decide if they want it, and then I'm giving, you know, a percentage off or whatever off of that. So that's
So do they buy that product that you already gave to them? Yeah, that's cool.
Well, yeah, I've never done it that way. I've always told it on the front end that that's another great thing that you can do to increase your sales. I would recommend doing it this way, because that way you'll get the sales money 21 days later. We don't have 21 days to finish our SAR. But But she reminded me of a great idea, the 21-day booking challenge. The 21-day challenge, the skincare challenge. And we talked about this a couple years ago. It was really big. And what they do is it takes 21 days to form a habit, right? And so you have them pick one of the 4 skincare lines. And there's the new botanical and the new repair or the new miracle set. There's no reason why, if they were interested in it, that they couldn't try it now. You say, okay, what I'm going to do is I am running this 21-day challenge, and you buy it for me up front. I'll give you 21% off. So that's another way to do it is they buy it up front from you. You give them a percentage off, 21% off. They use it for 21 days, and then all that they have to do is they take before and after pictures. And if their face isn't glowing and they don't want to tell, and glow and tell, if their face isn't glowing, they want to tell everyone about it, then they can return it, get all their money back. But literally, you just say, all right, you're going to buy this. It's a challenge. I want to see if this stuff works, Amy. We just came out of this repair set. I want to see if it works. We just came out of this miracle set. I'm getting a test panel. I just want to see if this stuff works. And give me your honest opinion and tell me if it works. And what woman would not want to love to give you her opinion, right? But she's got to give it enough time too, right? And so that's why you say it takes 21 days to develop a habit. What you'll do is you'll buy it from me up front for 21% off. You use it for 21 days. At the end of that 21 days, if your face isn't glowing and you want to tell everyone about it, you can get all your money back. That makes sense? And very rarely after they use it for 21 days do they want to give it up, right? Very, very, very rarely are they going to want to do that, okay? And so that helps you be able to have the money to place the order to finish your star, right? And you may also, like, if you're doing a big ticket item, like maybe doing a roll-up bag or whatever, if you don't have inventory, it doesn't really work to offer payment plans, but something you could do if you're trying to build up your inventory or just trying to get the order in is do half now, half later, where they give you half now, at the party, and then when you deliver it, they get half later. Or they pay you that later when you actually deliver it to them. Then you have the money to be able to place the order and finish your star. Does that make sense? But there's so many things you can do. I know they have some other ideas. You want to share about the star certificate?
Yeah, so this is a good idea to run.
I'll post it too.
Christmas time.
Or now? Now, and not just now.
Yeah, or now. They can use it like the way they can use it for somebody later on, like for Christmas time if they want. But ordering it now. So it's $125 gift certificate, and they'll pay $100. So it's a way to get them to purchase that, and then you get 100, 6 of these, and you can.
Yeah, I'll post.
Or whatever.
Yeah. So they're getting $125 of product for $100. So they're giving you the $100, but they can redeem it for $125.
And
so
on there it says maybe years.
Yep, they have a whole year to get the 125. You could offer lesser ones too, maybe 75 for 50. 75 for 50. But let's say you talk to guys too. This could be a great gift to say, hey, your wife, I know her birthday's in January, but I'm doing this star certificate right now, trying to finish my goal. And I'll post that too. But I'm trying to finish my goal, and so I'm offering a $75 of product for $50. She could redeem.
You can challenge your husbands to go to work and sell it to their guys or girls, because my husband sells for me at the post office. And but like tell your husband you'll do something special for him. And I was thinking like a rubbish. You'll take him on a date.
Special is relative. But like Marie said, you could sell 6 of those. That's $600. If you don't have any money in for your star right now, that's the third of the way by just selling these star gift certificates. And what's cool about that is you already have the money. You already have the money that they're just going to redeem it for the product later. They can totally get it later. So that is a great idea. You could give them as gifts, or somebody who really loves the product, one of your great customers. You could sell it to her.
You don't even have to keep track of the gift certificate. I'll make sure that she gets it from me, packaged up or whatever.
Good deal.
And there you go. Then it won't get lost.
Yeah.
Or I could even mail it with a nice card.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Like delivery flowers.
Or to her office.
What message would
Oh.
you like to send it up?
Hey, yeah, hold on.
Those girls are like, what?
Right.
Yep.
Okay, total side note, if you've ever heard me talk about this, when you go in to deliver something, try and deliver something at her office. And then you make a big old deal out about that reorder. Let's say it's like an eye makeup remover. You put it in a big old bag with foo-foo stuff, balloons, stuff flying everywhere. You're walking through with this thing with balloons, and everyone has balloons. I don't know what's up with me tonight.
Like, you are special.
I love you. I special. I don't know.
Congratulations.
I don't know. Whatever.
You will not have
Congratulations.
eyelashes.
You will not have eyelashes. But anyways, you make a big deal out of her reorder, and her like coworkers gonna be like, "What is that? What is that? Oh, that's my Mary Kay lady. You know, she's very like, my Mary Kay lady can do that. I want balloons." And so like people get excited. But in all seriousness, like that is where you can actually get some new customers. That you've got to do things like that will help propel your business, right?
And then take roses to all the other ladies to let them
Yes.
feel honored and do a warm chat while you're there.
Yep. Get names.
Hey.
Yep. All right. Want to share those
I'm
other
gonna
names?
listen to everything I said.
Because I'm gonna go. Well, I'm gonna go recruit some people for them. Let them get their 5 by Friday. But don't forget 5 by Friday, okay? Not forgetting, and start by the 15th. Not forgetting those two double whammies. Gonna kill it. But in all seriousness, you guys, you gotta make up your mind and then use these things. These ideas work. We're not just here to give you lip service. These literally work. And I'll post all this stuff. I'll post the certificates. I'll post, but now obviously this is just being printed on paper. I would print it on like cardstock and make it pretty. Okay, I'm sure there's something to tell you guys that. But make up your mind, make a decision, and then get into action. And don't stop till it's done. You're gonna get discouraged. You're gonna have times you're like, oh, I don't feel like I could do it. But when you make up your mind and you don't stop, I've seen people sell $1,800 in 5 days. So 2 weeks is plenty of time for you guys to finish your star. But it's a decision. And remember, if it's being done at Mary Kay, it's for you. So use these ideas.
I have a great idea for back to school. If you have kids and you go to school and you talk to any moms, tell them that you're running, or even just to get together with them, that you have a special back to school pampering session that you like to get together. And then also go to the school, give it to their teachers, give them a little back to school gift certificate. I want to show you appreciation at the beginning of the year because I know at the end of the year you're like drained, but we want to keep you going strong. Give the front office ladies a gift certificate. Just give them appreciation for coming back to school and not staying home like in the summer, like they came back, like welcome back to school, something. And use the back to school as a time for tell a mom, I know that you're happy that you're kid free, and so let's get together for back to school facial and coffee and donuts or something, and even take them something a little extra when you go to do a facial.
So there's several on here, and she has already gone through some of them. Have a 1,000-day challenge or $1,000 day challenge, and offer 15% off to all existing customers, or offer a lipstick at half off when they have a $30 purchase. Let them know if you haven't facial them in a while, you can talk them and get them set up for a facial, and maybe get them, offer them whatever they are needing to reorder, and say you'd have them at the facial plus a half off of the lipstick, or a 15% off of theirs. So that's another way to contact some of your existing customers, or anybody if you're facialing them, try to get them in the next 15 days to get as many of your reorder or of your facials done before the 15th, and then give them that offer saying, if you come, I'll give you 50% off of your order that day, or have a lipstick, let's do it like lipstick, or you can say, if you don't like lipstick, let's do eye makeup, or something comparable.
Watching what they like and then figure it out from there.
Exactly, yep.
And my beautiful friend Pam suggested that you just call your customers. Just call them. Say, hey, beautiful Susie, I'm calling to do a checkup from the neck up. What are you low on? And are you ready to try some new products? So just call. Take phone call. And anybody that has not tried the new products, anybody since before May has not tried the new product, book them. Get your old customers out, even if you haven't talked to them, and say, hey, the new stuff came out. I'm doing a test panel. Use it.
Challenge, this another thing says challenge a son, daughter, or spouse to sell $100 work with your mother and mother-in-law, with your mother and mother-in-law, even if they are on your team and they're not selling, challenge them to do, to sell $100 for you. That's like 5 people right there. You can find just sell $100 for you. Call your preferred customers and set up 10 personal service activities. So get them to, if they bring your preferred customers, because they just got their catalogs, you get them to be a customer for you and say, look, you know, you really like that one.
I'm just thinking your catalogs. When does the holiday one come out?
You said, so we just put them in a couple weeks ago.
Well, I know, but that doesn't answer my question.
I think it comes
the
out,
end of this month.
Okay.
yeah.
And I know I should have asked Candace, but do you know when we can order the new stuff?
15.
This month?
That's when the star quarter ends.
Lipstick comes this time. Oh, I want the.
Yeah, the lipstick and what else?
New satin hand
The
smell.
satin hands and that's it.
And the perfume.
And a perfume. Thank you. But can we order early if we?
Yes.
So we can order on the
You
10th.
can order early if you did the preferred customer
Yes.
program, or if you're a star.
And
So that
people,
would be, what,
you
the
should be
10th?
signing up
Yeah.
for preferred
Okay.
customer even for yourself.
Yes, even if it's just you.
Even if you put just yourself and you can still order on the 10th.
And then you get a new catalog, so you can show
Then
people.
you
the
can
new
order early and then you get to see the
You don't need to purchase no catalog. Because remember what
So-
Lisa Ann said, never show lookbooks at a appointment. Never, never show lookbooks.
Never show a lookbook
No, no.
at an appointment.
That's why the company has the skincare class books
Yep,
that
that's
come
one thing you
in
need to
your
know.
starter kit. You can order those separately as well. And the skincare class books go with the flip chart, so it shows you when.
And they get to see the picture on the back.
Not the lookbook. I'm sorry, skincare class book.
Oh, another great idea is to do a new product launch.
Yeah.
You can, just the new fall stuff that came out, the
The
eye and the eyebrows, do an eyebrow bar. And you could do that like right away.
Okay, I have a question. Are there examples of like how we have the mascara one?
You just have the mascara,
Just use mascara one.
right? That's what, just.
That's a
Tina
really
said
good
the last
question.
time.
I don't know.
Because I don't know if the mascara one is
How we tried it.
Mascara.
Mascara brushes.
Okay, good. So they fit. then.
That's another thing you can do, like, hey, can I just? That's another thing you could have, somebody to say, hey, I just use products, I really want to get your opinion on it, get them with them quickly, you know. Satin hands or, you know, the eyebrow stuff, and, you know, 5 minutes here, okay, look, how pretty this is, and then you gotta order.
And you can pick your favorite item and, you know, do a challenge to sell 10 or something. There's so much that you can do. Satin hands is good because it's $36, and you can do that to people in the bathroom out in public. That's what Christina Garcia did. She would ask people to come into the bathroom and do satin
Come to the
hands.
bathroom with me. That's not creepy.
Well,
Just
also,
carry them to the bathroom when you go, you know, we're women, we go to the bathroom constantly, right?
You just stand in there.
All together. All together, yeah.
and how many of you know
No, that's
people who work in an office? Anybody? You can go into the office at lunchtime and you can do satin hands and satin lips and let them try fancy Nancy lip gloss because it looks good on everybody.
Yep.
And when anytime you have reorders, if they work in an office, deliver it to them at work. Get a fancy balloon at the dollar store, put on
That's
it.
what Candace just said.
Everything
Yeah.
Okay.
got balloons, right?
Good.
I love it.
Catch
Offer,
attention.
this
Yeah.
is done. This is the start of like wedding season starting planning for next year. Like people are getting engaged in the next couple of big things coming up, big holidays. So people are getting engaged. It says, offer gift buying ideas for bride, graduate care packages. Satin hands or satin lips would be an amazing thing for a bride to buy for her
For wedding.
bridesmaids. Yeah, offer that and say, hey, I know you're getting married soon. You know, I have this fabulous satin lip that everybody would love. And it's not even a specific color, so you don't have to pick, you know, whatever these girls want. Satin lips. Easy. $22 every time. She's got 6 people I just went to the wedding this weekend. 6 people. Get that.
Also, realtors. If you are friends with realtors, the satin hands is a great gift
for new homeowners, because as they're unpacking and opening those boxes and the paper, their hands are getting all dried out. So I am partnering with realtors up in my area and asking them if they would like to purchase them. And if they get 10 at a time, I'm going to give them something free. I don't know what yet, but.
And I think you can offer too, a lot of realtors have a budget too. They have like, so much that they usually spend on a new client, depending on how much their house was. So you can offer, make up different packages for them. And show them.
Sell it to the realtor.
Yeah.
They give it as a
Yes.
gift.
Most
Or you
realtors
could
have
also-
a budget that they can spend.
You could also put together a basket so that the realtors, because the two realtors that I know the best up in my area are men. And so they're not going to want to put together a pretty basket for a homeowner. It's usually a man and a woman buying a house, So you could put together a beautiful basket, and you can go to the dollar store and get the baskets, make it look like $1 million.
Hire my mom if you can't do this. She's really good at it. Asking her, right? You just use my mom.
Excellent.
She's awesome.
She took my 2.5 to like an 11.
I know. She's like, you tried, honey. You
Yeah.
tried. You tried. Let me just fix it.
Yep.
Let me fix it. My mom's good at that. I can't do it either. I pretend and then mess it up.
Yeah, that would be
She
cool.
goes,
You
"Just like a tomato."
You could take it in and show it and say, I offer a, whatever you said, and then you put your card in and maybe a little gift certificate in
Oh,
the
yeah.
I would
basket. and then,
Absolutely put one in for a free facial.
Yeah.
Welcome to the neighborhood, free facial. Absolutely, yeah.
Ooh, another cool one is go hang door hangers on. Like you can get them on pinkprinting.com. This could add to your customer base, because in reality, you want to grow your customer base. You don't want one-time purchasers. Buyers.
Yeah,
There you go.
that
Thank you,
sounds
buyers. But they have cool ones where you can go and hang them on. Who was it that said your gold mine can be in your own backyard? And you go and introduce yourself to your neighbors.
Says book 2 guests for your weekly meeting to be your model and offer her one glamour item at half off when she purchases $30.
Say that one more time.
Book 2 guests for your weekly meeting to be your model and offer her one glamour item at half off when she purchases $30. That could be easily, that's good.
So I have another idea, just because I've had this a lot. If you've had parties and you've got a guest list and people haven't come to the party, call those people. You already have leads, I'm sure. Or if you don't look on the back of your, you forget about your profile cards, just start calling leads and booking. Just get, or go out.
Yes, go out.
Go do a on the spot booking. Run a special. Say if you book in the next 3 days, I'll give you a satin hand mini for free. That costs you $4 or $5.
The lady who did the summer camp thing, I went to her website. She has tons of stuff, tons of different lead generating ideas. She had a slip that when we warm chatted, this could help with your start, but it was it said you get 10% off your order if I call you, or 20% off if you call me. So then you get your number, but then it gives her a chance to maybe, I can get more money off of you. I laminate those and I've been handing those out like crazy. What's the name before? James? No. Oh. Debbie? No. Do you remember her
I'll
name?
look it up.
Did you do summer camp?
No.
What are you on? She was
The summer
making
camp
movies.
lady. Becky, you did summer camp. Yeah. What's the lady's name? Stephanie, her last name starts with them. One of these people she's been talking about all the time. It's a girl doing the cash for cash.
Monique Barbosa.
No, it's another lady. Maybe.
Oh, look at that.
So because I wasn't in here, I'm curious to know how many of you are already stars this quarter?
That means you
Yeah. You're a star.
You are.
And how many of you would like to be a star?
I will.
Everybody can be a star.
Yeah, you are. It's a week from Friday. So you have 2 weeks to be able to be a star. It doesn't take that much to be a star consultant. It just takes focused activity and working every day. So if you really, Diane Mentafly, if you want to be a star and you think about it every morning, Mentafly. It's spelled like Mentafly. Mentafly. If you want to be a star and you think about it every day, there's a couple of things you could do. Where's our, what do we get the bees for? Pink Power Day. So do a Pink Power Day every day. In the morning, get up, like set your alarm.
You do that 12 days and you get a coaching call with her. You use one more day and then you get a coaching call.
So you could have the 12 days done by the 15th when the star quarter ends, which is a week from Friday, I believe. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you could have that done. Set yourself an alarm. 9 a.m. You have your alarm that tells you to call the $1 million message. Call that. You may get some ideas that way. Then as soon as you're done calling, so set your alarm again for 9:05 or 9:10, and then start calling your customers. Bless you.
And you can call your customers and ask for referrals.
Yes.
If that's another option. Say, hey, I've got this huge goal. I need more faces. You have 3 people that you would like to give the effort.
But if you take the time to call, so one of the things that I like to do is on the first, I call my A customers, people whose last name begin with A. On the second, I call my B customers. On the third, I call my C customers. So if you want to call all your customers in the next, 12 days, I guess, then call your A, B's, and C's tomorrow, D's, D, E's, and F's, because what you want to do is get everybody involved in your goal. Yeah. So I am, for the first time in 8 years, a Pearl Star right now.
Woo!
Yeah. Right? How did I do that? I had this enormous goal. By the end of the seminar year, I wanted to be, I wanted to be on stage for Princess Court, but I sold $2,000 extra because I wanted to be in my National Sales Director's Diamond Court and earn this ring that I left at home today. I'm so sorry. And I sold $3,000 worth of product in June alone, you guys. You can do it. I'm no smarter or better. Oh, please. No. I talk to people and I get busy, and I don't do it every day. I don't. If I wanted to be, so I'm first level Pearl right now. If I wanted to be third level Pearl with 9,600, which I just might challenge myself to do now that I'm talking all big and bad here. I could do that if I just got busy. So.
And it goes back to you have to believe it. You have to want it and you have to believe it. And even if you tell yourself every day that I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star, add that to your affirmation. Because you can only say it so many times before it comes fast. So
I'm a Pearl Star.
Amen. I'm a diamond.
Yeah.
I know what that means.
So you can
You get the big prize.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Also, you've got 12 days. You can book a party for every single day and imagine what that would do, you guys. How many of you are interested in becoming a red jacket or a sales director?
Everybody.
Yes.
Everybody.
Okay. So if you book, even if you book double facials, just you book. So you call your customers and you say, I've got this huge goal and I am looking for the opinion of 30 sharp women this month because for the new 3D, see if you can even if your lips move and not the right words come out, you can still be a pearl star. And then set her up for the facial, and then say, you know, it's always more fun with friends. And I just had the right words, you guys. Oh my goodness, it's been a long day. It's always more fun with friends, and it would help me because my goal is to finish 55 faces by the end of September. And so I would say, if you could have a friend or two there, I will have a gift for you. How many of you have the gift with purchases, the little travel size mascaras or eye makeup removers? And that could be a gift. They're only $4. It could be her gift for introducing you to her friends. Then you use whatever, we call it an opinion poll, where you ask them at the end of the time, did you have fun today? If money were no object, which set would you like to take home? And then you could say, you know, my clients are walking business cards, and just for you sharing your friends with me, I'm gifting you $10, $20 gift cards for you to give to your friends. So if you have 10 friends that you would like to share me with, then I will take really good care of them. You call them and you book them and you say, hi, Chelsea, I know you don't know me, but your friend Dina and I got together and she gifted you a $20 gift card.
Heck yeah!
See?
That's free.
And so she also gifted you a pampering session. And so I was calling to find out when would be a good time for us to get together. And then you just go through the booking process. And then you say, you know, I will extend that gift card to you if you want to share me with a few friends. And if you want to do the 80 for 40 plan that we've talked about, you can do that. There are so many ways to book people, you guys. So many ways. So, and get in front of people. Yeah, yeah. And if you set your alarm and you really want to do this, you'll get up in the morning and you'll make phone calls. I know I'm excited now, even more excited than I was this morning, you know? So you can do it. All of you can do it.
And if you guys work a job, you could do a power hour booking. Like just set a time where you're gonna fully focus and don't get on Facebook, don't read your emails, just do an power hour calls.
And you can reward yourself if you're a Facebook junkie or whatever it is. You can reward yourself with something after you do your power hour. So yesterday I went and I bought myself a little something that I've been wanting to have to just have for me, just as something that, you know, a little something to eat or drink that you want, and give that to yourself as your reward for doing it. Or, you know, bubble bath or Facebook time or whatever it is that you're going to reward yourself with.
Or money that you're gonna make.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
Write yourself a check. Who said that? Write yourself a check.
I don't know, but I remember you write yourself a check every 2 weeks or whatever, no matter what the size is, just so that, you're like, okay, this is what I'm earning so far. you know,
Right.
And it should help.
So with your weekly accomplishment sheet, you can do the same thing. When you, every Sunday morning or every Sunday sometime, not necessarily morning, but every Sunday, or even Saturday night, I work Saturday night, so I don't do it. I could wait until Sunday to do it. You do your weekly accomplishment sheet. All of your money should have gone into your Mary Kay checking account. When you do your weekly accomplishment sheet, it is going to take the money that you have, the product that you have sold, and it's going to split it up for you. It's going to tell you your 60-40 split, because we make 50% of everything we sell, but 10% of that should be set aside for things like, well, for PCP. for business supplies. Yeah, that type of thing. And then you can, from that checking account, you look at what your 40% is, you write yourself a check and deposit it into your household account. How happy is your husband going to be? You know, when you show him that you've deposited an extra, let's just say it's $50 because you sold 210 or 20. I'm not good at math, y'all, so. But then he's going to get behind you. And when you say you need to go do parties or facials or come to your meeting on Monday night or whatever, he's not going to feel like you are taking time away from him because he can see you're actually working.
So all the little tips and like the section, not sections, but the
Weekly accomplishment sheet.
those are all things I still have like that much clue about. So if anyone can offer videos or
MK in Touch, business tools, you'll find it on
The very bottom.
So it's at the very bottom of business tools, and it will literally walk you through it. It tells you what each section, there's a link that you can click on for each section of the thing that you need to fill out. And it tells you what goes in which column, like business tools, free product, that type of thing.
and it helps with taxes at the end of the year.
at keeping track of what I've pulled off my own inventory.
Okay, so that's why God made a smartphone.
My customer at, I sell it to myself and then mark it out as 0. Okay. And then complete it.
And
if
if
you can just click on use and also in university.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
And even fill it out if you have a 0 week.
If you do it like late, like you're like, oh, I need a new mascara, I need to do it right now, and you don't have time, you're running late or whatever, I pull the little tab off. The tab, yeah, your
The box.
mascara box, it has the, all the product number, all that. I have a bag full in my bathroom because I'm super lazy. I'm with you. It's okay. I'll do it eventually. I'll write it all out for me, but I have a bag.
3 times with my eyebrows today with the new product. And so I opened all 3 because I plan on using them for demos anyway. And so I was like,
Well, you have to do the same thing.
More things.
But your eyebrows are amazing.
Yes, they do. So you can also keep track on your smartphone. I have an app called Evernote, and I have a list in my Evernote of everything that I take out for personal use, and then also for everything I take out for demos. So that's one way you can do it as well. I like Becky's suggestion, but I'm not good with that app yet. My customers, I'm not good with it yet. So you can also write yourself a sales ticket for everything and keep track of it that way. Just have one sales ticket that you start writing things on, and until you can get better at technology.
Better at my customer because you can now get your box from your day and scan it, and it puts everything right into your inventory. I have my experience.
Yes, Miss Pam.
100%, but it saves you a bunch of. You want something to say? What were you gonna say? Pam, what do you need?
Say it.
Oh, and not just demos and yourself, but your giveaways.
Yeah, I do a lot.
Do your giveaways too. You need to write that off as well.
On your weekly accomplishment sheet, there's a place for that. There's a column for giveaways. So we get free product for whatever your hostess plan is. You can keep track of all of it by doing that. And it's not overwhelming because you do it every week.
Yeah.
And if you keep all your sales tickets, you just go through them that way.
That I figured out that I just thought of. If you have the note, the notes app that comes automatically on the iPhone, it will scan documents now. And you can save them in your whatever. So like my receipts, since I travel so much.
Yeah.
Travel, I take my gas receipts, all my receipts. You can save up to 24 receipts or scans in one document. And it comes out really clear. So that's how until I get my QuickBooks and all that to keep track of that kind of stuff. That's how I'm keeping track of my receipts. Otherwise, they fly all over the place.
Oh, yeah, they can pull.
Yeah.
All right, let's do our best.
Pam, what's doing it really fast?
Is it time?
Yeah, Pam.
Come on, Pam.
Come
I
on, Pam.
interrupted you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Come on.
I like your hair.
Okay, so we're a little, 10 minutes past, so let's do the empowering statement. You guys ready? Okay.
This says, don't forget to offer any, item not off if they say that get their opinion of the marketing plan.
That's deciding on my Friday.
Yes. Who wants to do it?
You.
I am great.
I am great.
I am wonderful.
I am wonderful.
I am a woman of excellence.
I am a woman of excellence.
I am a superstar.
I am a superstar.
I will let nobody push my buttons.
I will let nobody push my buttons.
I will let nobody rain on my parade.
I will let nobody rain on my parade.
I will go under.
I will go under.
I will go under.
I will go under.
I will go around.
I will go around.
I will go straight through.
I will go straight through.
Any obstacle that comes my way.
Any obstacle that comes my way.
Because I am highly motivated.
I am highly motivated.
Truly dedicated.
Truly dedicated.
And I am a future free car driver.
And future free car driver in the making.
Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everybody.